Warning: if you are against the consumptive use and the ethical harvest of fur bearing animals, please leave this channel now. This is no place for pansies, sissies, or crybabies. Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. Guys, what I thought I'd do for y'all today is put up a Nutria rat for the fur market. Okay, there's certain things that you've got to do, certain things that have to be done when it comes to scraping and stretching Nutria to make them right for the fur market. So I thought I'd kind of go over that. I know we had a lot of interest from our Louisiana videos, so I thought I'd go over that with you. So stick with me. We'll get right to it here. All right, guys. So we've got Nutria skin cased. Okay, just like muskrats, just like raccoon, just like most anything else, fox, coyotes, otters, all that. They're case skinned. Now, the biggest thing with scraping Nutria is to just get the big chunks of meat and the fat, but you leave the membrane. As you can see, you leave that membrane on them, and there's a reason for that. They want that on there so that Nutria feels heavy. Okay, so you just take your scraping knife and just push. They scrape very, very easily. There's nothing to them. Okay, just scrape that big heavy meat and fat off of them, and turn the Nutria a quarter, and again just push and just scrape the big chunks. That's all you're getting. There'll be usually some pretty good fat right there, just like muskrats, right under those front legs, and that's all you're taking off of them. Now see, there's an old bite there. That opened up on you. You got to be kind of careful there. But you don't take a whole lot off of a Nutria. See, we pretty well got there. Now we roll him another quarter here. Take this off over here. Take that big chunk there over that front leg. Again, just be careful. Go easy, because they are pretty tender. They'll tear pretty easy. We got some trimming up here at the bottom lip to do, around the ear, and we pretty well got that rat. We'll take and knock this off right there, and that's it. Now down here around the flanks, around the skirt, you can see that fat right there at the base of the tail. Just take it off. Basically, you're just taking any chunks of fat and any big chunks of meat, and that's it. It's all there is to it. There's some here at the belly. Let's take that little bit of fat and meat off there at the skirt. A little more here. A little more on this side, and then we'll have that rat done. Okay, that's it. That's all you take off of them. Nothing else. Okay, and as far as what we stretch a Nutria on, we stretch them on a fox board. They want them about 5.5 inches wide. And I know this rat's going to be way big and floppy on there, but there's a reason. They want that rat to shrink, and they want that fur to be really dense. So when they buy a Nutria, when they buy them for the fur industry, all they're buying is the belly. Okay, the back is just scrap. The hair on the back of a Nutria, and I'll show you here in a bit. The hair on the back of a Nutria is really long and it's really coarse. It's about like groundhog, only longer. But the belly is really short and the fur is really thick and it's really soft. Okay, and then when they shear that down, that belly, they will shear that down and pluck every guard hair out of it, and that thing is just as soft as a mole. All right, so that's the reason they want them to shrink onto the stretcher, and they want that fur to be really dense and really thick. So we'll set this up now, and I'll show you how we stretch them. There's nothing to it. Now, I said I would show you all the difference, and I hope you can see it good. But this is the belly of a Nutria. See how short and soft it is? And then when you roll that rat over, see how long the back hair is on them? They don't use the back for anything. It's just scrap. The belly is what they want. That's what they're after right there. That nice, soft, thick more under fur than what there is on the back of the rat. You can see that it's just not, the back's just not very thick at all. Not only that, but on the females, their teats are up here between their shoulder blades on their back. So they don't want to use that, because that'll be even more, that'll be thinner yet. The leather will be. So when they measure a Nutria, I hope this is showing up okay. When they measure these Nutria, they'll start here at the bottom lip and come to the skirt. They'll just measure the belly of them, and that's it. So anyway, we'll get this rat put up and get going here. All right, guys. So we've got our rat on our fox board here, and I'm just using regular finishing nails. You can use push pins. You can use whatever method you choose to put the rat to the board. Just put a little, and pull that rat down. Get him way down there good. Just tack him on there. The biggest thing is to make sure that skirt is straight across. Okay, that's the biggest thing with stretching Nutria. You want that thing just as straight across there as you can possibly get them, because like I said, they're going to measure them and they want all the length out of them that they can get. Through the leather, pull him down, and get that thing as straight across there as you can get him. Now, you just flip the rat over, pick up your nails, push pins, whatever you, electric staple gun, whatever you might want to use. There's no right or wrong answer there. Flip the rat over, and again, just make sure that make darn sure the back is on the back and the belly is on the belly, okay, of the stretcher. That's the biggest thing. Whether you're stretching anything cased, you always make sure the back is on the back and the belly is on the belly. Pull him down. Again, pull that thing down. Try to get him as square across there as you can. Just like so. The rat's not as square as he could have been, but there we go. Now we get him. Just a couple more in him, and we'll have him. That's pretty well got it. Now, if you want to, hang on a minute, guys. Let me put this stuff away. If you wanted to, and I would, you could pull this on down here on the sides and nail it as well. But I also don't want to hinder the airflow. These boards are channeled on the side here, and I don't want to hinder the airflow. But anyway, you can see that rat's, let me get him back down here in the camera. You can see that rat is pretty loose and floppy on there, and that's okay, because like I said, that's what they want. That rat will actually shrink and shrink up on this board, and that fur will be really thick and dense then, and that's what they're after. And then you leave the membrane on them because they want it to feel heavy. So anyway, that's what there is to scraping and stretching Nutrias. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that little video. I know it wasn't a whole lot to it, but it's kind of interesting if you've never handled Nutria before. Again, I appreciate everything y'all have done for my channel. I really do. If you would please, if you found this helpful or interesting, if you would just hit that thumbs up for me. That's all I'm asking. Once again, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.